Again!
Ooh, boy. What's going on, everybody? It is your man, Big Dog, here. Welcome to episode 179 of Doghouse, baby. I'm not doing this one live. I'm honestly not really feeling like streaming tonight. I'll probably make up for it tomorrow by doing a two-part stream. So probably I'll do one half, what do you call it? One half gaming and the other half videos. So be on the lookout for that. Oh, excuse me. Anywho, so for tonight, I'm going to go over a few things. One of those things is going to be a follow-up to the whole Chris Tyson situation. Now, to give you some brief context, Ava Chris Tyson was a former associate of Mr. Beast. They were actually childhood friends, if I'm not mistaken. And Chris Tyson recently became trans. And then, I think like a week or two ago, it came out that not only was Chris Tyson sending some very inappropriate messages to a minor, but also they had acquired art from a notable artist by the name of Shadman, who had an affinity for drawing CP. Now, if you don't know what I mean by CP, I'm not going to explain it. Go look it up. Just please.
Nope.
Please do not make me, what do you call it? Don't make me explain this, because I really don't want to explain this. Anyway, so yeah, that situation has unfortunately gotten so bad that it's to the point where now Mr. Beast is getting exposed for running illegal contests and faking his videos, which a lot of people have been on his ass about for a while now. And it's now getting to the point where he's starting to outright say he's going to sue people that make any more allegations.
Oh, scary! Oh, shiver my timbers! Shut up, man!
So yeah, that's what's going on with that. Dude.
Bruh.
Like, it's getting so bad for Mr. Beast, man. To think that one of the... And let me be clear, I have no allegiance to the guy. I'm looking at this with the most indifference that I can. But seriously, dog. It's insane to me. Like, what have I said before? And I've said this on TikTok too. Like, you gotta be careful who you associate yourself with, because they could spell your downfall for you. It's never gonna be fun when you associate yourself with the wrong person and it ends up blowing up in your face. So, unfortunately, we have to give the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Beast, the biggest L. Yeah, man, it's tragedy. It's quite the tragedy. Okay, moving on to the next topic. Honestly, I did not want to talk about that too much, so I'm just going to move on to another topic. Ninja. Apparently, your boy Ninja is getting canceled again.
Are you serious right now, bro?
Let's get into it. Let's watch this video by It's a Gundam. Shout out by It's a Gundam.
Gaming journalism consists of genetically underprivileged people.
My God. Is that a GameCube controller?
It seems like a prerequisite for all the staff to look like creatures from the island of Dr. Barreau. Or
God damn. Gundam is a fucking savage.
offenders. And I know what you're thinking. It takes one to know one, and you'd be correct.
Was that an admission?
Ninja was under fire for an incredibly base take. And not so much for the fact that he's so pale that he's almost translucent. One could...
Oh, that's fucked. That's so fucked. It's funny as hell, but it's fucked. But, you want to know the funny thing about Ninja? I hate to say he fell off, but and I think Blast was the one that mentioned this in one of my streams. Homie really fell off. Like, the last time I heard about him was that he had completely recovered from cancer. I forgot which type of cancer he had, but I know he had some sort of cancer that he had been fighting, and he finally won the battle with it. So, there it is. Shout out to him for beating cancer, of course. But, sorry, a little stuffy. But yeah.
could argue that he's always in a state of oblivion blue. I go out of my way to make sure that I'm never alone in a room with another woman. Ever, in any moment. Never alone with a woman. Even if it's my PR person and it turns out that she's a woman, it doesn't matter who it is. They can work for me, whatever, bro. There is someone else, preferably a man, in that room with me at all times, or I'll leave instantly. That's like fidelity, right? As for anything else, dude, I don't DM anyone. I DM my boys, my friend Frederick. I DM guys in the community. There are no private messages going on with any girls. They disgust me. And if there are, it's someone like Chica or like, people into space so that I feel safe. And then I immediately let my wife know. Like people that I know, bro. If I don't know you, I'm not DMing you. I don't want to get to know you. I don't want to find out that you're in the 7. That would be mortifying.
Okay. I remember when I first heard, because he made these comments years ago, if I remember correctly. I think it was like at the height of his career that he had this take. And quite frankly, when I heard it, I was like, whatever. I didn't care. And what I found hilarious was the fact that there were so many people mad at him for this. It's like, guys, the guy's married. He's, at the time, one of the biggest streamers on the planet. Like, of course he's going to be careful with what he's doing because he doesn't want to get canceled. And he ended up getting canceled anyway.
Bruh.
Like, this is the problem with the social media mob, as I like to call them. Like, you got to be very, very careful.
In the modern age where digital lynch mobs comprised of the socially and financially inept seek
Oh, God. I was just saying something like that.
a scapegoat for all of their life's woes, the next internet villain to string up.
Yep.
An age where leaking DMs have become a fast track to momentary notoriety, because attention is currency. Ninja's course of action makes total sense. You can't be dragged into a scandal if you do not allow for any unforeseen variables.
I hate to say it, but he's right. He's right. Like, if you put yourself, in a lot of cases, if you put yourself in a situation where you're going to get caught up, you're going to get caught up. I know a lot of people don't like to hear that, but it's true.
Lest we forget, after Dr. Disrespect was dead and buried, his thirsty DMs to a transsexual streamer that also sells feet pics on the side, if you catch my drift, were leaked.
Oh, no.
It was like watching a doc get nuked from orbit.
Jesus Christ. He's got to change his nickname from the 2-time champion to the 3-time champion, dog.
Bruh.
What the hell?
I will try to vid chat you soon. I'm heading to the gym. Gotta get fit. Don't be a stranger. Message me sometime. You gotta get some photos sent your way.
I mean, I'm gripping now.
Oh.
No, never. Y'all will never do that again.
The phrase
Nope.
Nasty. This is what you get. Being a thirsty bastard.
I'm gripping now, boom, has lived rent-free in my head ever since.
And now it lives rent-free in my head. Thanks, Gundam. Jesus.
Of course, female gaming journalists put down their expensive latte paid for on the company dollar. And
Man, I wish I could do that. I don't drink coffee, though.
set aside their brochure for egg freezing to fight the patriarchy.
Oh, here we go.
He said this forever ago, so I'll just repeat what I said then. This line of thinking is so deeply misogynistic, you do you, I guess.
Jesus Christ. You want misogynistic? Watch Fresh and Fit.
But you're admitting you see women's presence as inherently sexual. You're directly contributing to the gaming industry remaining a boys' club.
I don't agree with that.
Nope.
I'm sorry. I don't agree with that. I understand what she's trying to say. And listen, it does seem unfair. But at the same time, it's like, what do you expect? Like, what do you want these guys to do? Because, yeah, there are instances, where these dudes are genuinely creepy. And I do hope that if that happens, a woman is in an environment where she can report something like that. But at the same time, you have these people that will do anything to get ahead. And a lot of cases, they will burn anybody to get ahead. And not to say that Jessica here would do that. I'm not making assumptions here. I'm saying that these things do happen. And we can't just sit here and ignore it. We need to find a middle ground. And the problem is there's too much extremism. You know what? I'm going to say it. I'm going to say something that's going to get me in trouble. I don't give a fuck. There's too much extremism on the internet.
Yep.
Yeah, I said it. There is too much extremism on the internet. And quite frankly, and again, this is going to be a hot take, and probably my hottest take yet. I think extremism on the internet is what led to the Trump assassination attempt.
What the fuck?
I'll say it again. Internet extremism led to the Trump assassination attempt. Now, I'm not going to pin this on what side did what. That's not the point here. The point is, in general, there's a lot of extremism. Because why? Because, let's be real, people like to watch a train wreck. Let me get off my soapbox. Let's go back to the video.
Could you imagine how this got under her skin years ago that Ninja said this, that she still is tilted by it?
Oh, that's when he said it. Funny, I graduated college this year. No, but in all seriousness, like I said, when I first saw this, I was like, whatever. I thought this was a big fat pile of nothing.
So he repeated it. Who cares? So he doesn't want to possibly be implicated in any sort of BS. He saw Mr. Beast get dragged by proxy. And
Yeah, that is true. I just mentioned that. His ass is getting destroyed right now.
still, it's a problem. No, what Ninja said is he isn't interested in talking to random people because he doesn't want to find out they're 7 and then boom, someone leaks a DM and goes,
Ninja found out I was 7 and he tried to sell me some headbands.
he was trying to grow me into a pay pig.
Oh boy.
If I made this much money as this dude, if I had as much time and influence and said, I don't work with men and won't be in the same room as one alone, the backlash should be astonishing.
Yeah.
You see, this is the problem though with what she's saying. Again, I get where she's coming from. I understand. On the surface, what these dudes are doing doesn't seem fair. But saying things like this, like that's not true. Yes, you would get backlash. You'd probably get the same amount of backlash he's getting right now. Like to act like, oh, he's not getting backlash. You're talking about it.
Won't be in the same room as one alone, the backlash should be astonishing.
Yes, in this day and age where basically women
Yeah, that kind of rhetoric is normal.
on TikTok have made an entire career off of hating men, hell, they've made it their entire personality.
Who's this guy?
Already blocked one person who retweeted me and essentially said maybe he just doesn't want women to make stuff up and try to control the narrative like you're doing, thus
Mm-hmm.
proving his point.
I mean, like, I think that guy's right. You kind of are trying to control the narrative. You're trying to make him out to be some kind of villain, when in reality, like I said, he's just a guy who doesn't want to jeopardize his life or his marriage. Like I said, like, honestly, this is a nothing burger. You're making a big deal out of nothing. You're making a thing that's not really a thing.
Because I have literally
Excuse me.
zero desire to deal with annoying people who hate women.
Yeah,
Oh my god. You see, this is the problem. Annoying people who hate women. Not everybody that criticizes you hates you. Hell, I've had people criticize me all fucking day when I'm at work. Does it mean they hate me?
Nope.
No.
I have literally zero desire to deal with annoying people who hate women.
yeah, it's
New spot editor Jessica. Oh god.
seems like what you're doing isn't annoying, spiteful, or hateful at all, huh? This is just good old-fashioned journalism and speaking truth to power,
Journalism is dead.
isn't it? An emotional response to an innocuous comment from Ninja that every other fully functioning adult not on the spectrum ignored
Oh, Times Square. Surprisingly looking clean in this video.
or didn't even know existed. But when you see everything through the lens of intersectional feminism, everything is problematic.
Oh, not this woman again.
Except what you think and feel. Your feelings trump everything, including reality. As AOC once said, it's better to be morally correct than factually correct.
I cannot believe she actually said that shit.
Said, it's better to be morally correct than factually correct.
Are you insane? I fucking hate. I hate politicians. I really hate politicians.
But this is par for the course. In fact, I dare say it's on brand. It seems only women in first world countries go out of their way to find oppression, even if it's from the luxury of their electric car while using their smartphone. Alyssa Mercante weighed in because she lived
Oh no. Wait. What does that say? Alyssa McConte, former stripper and cam girl. Fuck. Current senior editor at What? Wait.
What the fuck?
So let me get this straight. This woman was a former stripper and cam girl, which, listen, if that's what you want to do, that's fine. I don't care. But this doesn't make sense. This does not make sense at all. So, Currency has a tattoo that reads, "All men are enemies." These are the people controlling mainstream gaming media. What is it? You see what I mean about extremism, man? Like, this is the problem. You got people like this that... Let me not get into my
lives on
rant.
Twitter.
I don't want to
I'm
rant
waiting
tonight.
for the day when she storms
Jesus Christ, this editing.
the Twitter HQ and sets up an autonomous zone just to piss off Elon Musk. Nothing would give her, nor I, more perverse pleasure. Alyssa rose to prominence in 2020.
Hi, you can't be racist against white people.
Stop the cap.
Yes, you can. Sure you can. And this is coming from a black man.
The year when...
Wait, what did that say? What did that say?
Alyssa rose...
Racism isn't limited to marginalized or minority races, ethnic groups. It is simply the unfair treatment of people who belong to a different specific race, which can in fact include white people. It's sad, but this is right. This is absolutely right. Yes, you can be racist towards white people. And I'm pretty sure... Nah, never mind. I'm not going to get into that.
In 2024, the year when everything was made of
What in the world?
awful. And she's no exception. Her journalism style could be best described as...
Why does she look so... She looks like an upstart comedian.
repugnant news.
Oh, boy.
Where she recounts recent events through the lens of a distressed liberal slowly descending into madness, while willingly omitting information and seeking out the most extreme cases of actual bigotry to support her narrative. She would have made a great Democratic politician.
This fucking tweet, man. This is why gamers are not okay. You see, this is another thing I gotta complain about. Why are you putting everybody in a box? For people that don't like racism and oppression and patriarchy and this, that, and the third, they love putting people in boxes. They love putting people in, oh, you think like this guy? Oh, you're a racist. Oh, you think like this person? Oh, you hate women. It's like, bruh. No, I just think what you're saying is stupid. All right. That's enough of this topic. That is enough of this topic. I'll just say one more thing. Guys, it's not that serious. It's not that serious. The man's married and he loves his wife. And he doesn't want to get in a situation where he puts himself in jeopardy. Or puts his career in jeopardy. Granted, he is kind of, what do you call it? He's kind of fallen off, which I somewhat agree with, but it be what it be. It be what it be, man. But, whatever. Anyway, I also want to quickly mention another topic, which is Moist. For those of you who don't know who Moist Critical is, or Charlie White, he is a commentary YouTuber, kind of like myself. Granted, he's a lot bigger than I am. And during the Ava Chris Tyson situation, he got a lot of flack from a lot of people about not covering it fast enough. One person in particular was Sneeko, which I already lost my mind about that already. So I'm not gonna jump down that rabbit hole. But it got so bad that he ended up debating Sneeko, said something really stupid during that debate, got pretty much yelled at on Twitter, which, let's be real. Bruh. And I think I've said this already, Twitter has gotten way worse since Elon took over. Like, that app was already bad before he took over. It's gotten worse. It's just so bad. Anyway, excuse me. Anyway, so it got to the point where Charlie pretty much stepped away from his podcast indefinitely. And then people started reporting that, and actually myself included, because I didn't know this until Charlie put out a video. Apparently, people were saying that he was leaving the internet for a bit, which turns out I have to retract my statement. That is not true. And let's hear from Charlie. I'm not going to play the whole video, obviously, because...
What a week, huh, sports fans? Holy Toledo. Yeah, so Moist Critical's in a big oopsie-poopsie situation here. It reminds me of the time in Moonfall when...
I love how he's parodying himself. That's hilarious.
Casey Houseman sacrifices himself and dies of cringe to become the moon. Yeah, so... being serious now, since this has become such a big issue, I've been in a lot of drama recently. I'm in hot water, and I'm biting on the fart bubbles that pop up in the bathtub here. It is
there we go.
So let's start with the most recent one today. My retirement. I didn't know I was retiring. That's news to me. I'm as shocked as all of you are. I had a ton of fun last night playing a game called Clickleding, which is basically like a cuckoldry simulator, but for clicking against like the Lorax in a hotel room.
This is gonna sound fucked up, but that sounds like it would be Sneeko's favorite game. Doesn't that sound like Sneeko would enjoy that?
And I just did like an old school gameplay commentary video. I was bubbly, full of jubilation. I posted it today only to learn that I'm just a big old fucking liar. Liar, liar, plants for hire, I suppose. Apparently, and I didn't know this until I posted the video, everyone was under the impression that I was quitting the internet. So I started scratching at the hair on my chinny chin, wondering, when the fuck did that happen? Was I sleepwalking? Do I have somnambulism? Is this some kind of like, you know, Fight Club situation? But instead of like Tyler Durden, I have fucking Charles Turden here that's just making wrong announcements. It turns out the patient zero behind all of this was a post Jackson made announcing that I would be leaving the podcasts, which is something I thought about periodically for quite a few months now, mainly because I started to recognize that I was becoming the very thing I'd make fun of with being chronically online. Like, I just was always online. And the podcasts were a big proponent of that, and I just kind of wanted to scale back the amount of time I spend online, and I kept Jackson in the loop the whole time here about where my head was at, and last week I told him, hey man, I think this is going to be where I hang up the jersey, you can put it in the rafters, throw it in the dumpster, but I think I'm just going to be, you know, sailing off into the sunset here and just reducing the amount of stuff I do online. Which he completely understood, so he made the announcement just letting people know that, and then that got spun on Twitter and Reddit as Voice Critical's taking an indefinite hiatus and quitting the internet, fundamentally.
So yeah, there you go. So me and a bunch of people got it wrong. So Moist Critical, if you're watching this, I apologize. I sincerely apologize. I didn't know that was the case. So basically, no, he's not retiring. He's pretty much just cutting back on the videos he's doing, which it happens. And I think I absolutely agree with what he's saying about being chronically online. Honestly, that's a problem that I'm starting to have myself, is that I'm spending so much time online, whether it's doing research for podcasts, doing research in general for computer stuff, doing research, working, my job. Like for those of you who keep forgetting, I do IT work, so I'm online constantly, and a lot of screen time does take a toll on you. I'm not gonna lie, and it's one of those things that I'm gonna probably try and work on next year, or maybe I'll start now. No time like the present, I suppose. But anyway, yep, that's all that's been happening. Moist Critical is just cutting back on some content. Ninja's getting canceled again, and the Chris Tyson stuff is just getting worse. So, there you have it, everybody. This has been episode 179 of The Doghouse. Thanks for watching, and now let's get on to the meme of the day.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Hey there. Seems like you made it to the end of the video. Congratulations. Since you're here, why don't you do me a solid and click that subscribe button. Also, hit the like button, the bell for notifications. Follow me on Twitch, Twitter, join the Discord server, and all that good stuff. Hell, even click my affiliate links if you're feeling up to it. I'd greatly appreciate it. Anyway, guys, this has been another episode of The Doghouse. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.